This is 5525 Piedmont Drive in Spring Hill, Florida, and it's what we're going to call a triple feature. We've previously had this house as a foreclosure that could be bought on the famous rent-to-own on steroids program. Now we're calling it the second chance foreclosure, as is special with the famous rent-to-own on steroids program. We bought this house as a foreclosure, and what that means, there's several kinds of foreclosures. You've heard a lot about them lately, and some of the things you've heard have been challenging or bad. One of the things you've heard that's bad is that some of the banks don't actually have the documents to prove that they own the houses that they're selling. And if you buy the house at the foreclosure auction, you don't even get a title. You just get a certificate of title and no title insurance. What we did was to buy the house from a private individual who had put up the money to buy the house. So we bought it from the lender after they'd taken it back. We bought it at an attorney's office. We have a title search, we have a title, and we have title insurance. So we knew we owned the house. What we did that made it different was we took the house and made it available, a foreclosure, the great savings that you get on a foreclosure if you do it right, added it to the famous rent-to-own on steroids, where the typical foreclosure, you've got to go in and pay the full price of the house immediately, or you've got to come up with a bank loan within a month or 45 days. There is almost no way that you can buy a foreclosure house, fix it up the way you want it, unless you have a big chunk of cash. Famous rent-to-own on steroids solves that. Famous rent-to-own on steroids takes all of the money that you pay in the first year, that becomes your down payment, and you earn a mortgage based on what you do, not your credit score, not the job history, none of that. What matters is that you make 12 consecutive monthly payments on time and maintain the house as though you own it already. If you maintain the house as though you own it already, make the 12 consecutive monthly payments on time, we will give you a mortgage. Doesn't matter what your credit score is. So here's a chance to buy a house that needs work. Need a kitchen over there, for example, and to make the house as you want it. A small amount of money gets you into it. No credit check if you wish to do it that way, or no credit requirement. Famous rent-to-own on steroids, getting the benefits of a foreclosure, and you don't have to come up with a huge chunk of cash to do it. For more information, call George Beardsley, most flexible seller landlord on the planet, at 727-644-4661.